Welcome back to the Dauphinee Center and Maritime Athletic Profiles, continuing exclusive coverage of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Showcase. Our third game of 5 just ahead. It's the Western Wolves from Prince Edward Island taking on the host team of this showcase tournament, the Greenfoot Capitals. Western Wolves come into this game 3-4 in the regular season, and the Greenfoot Capitals, after their dramatic overtime game last night with Addison White scoring in OT, they now stand at a record of 5-2. Starting in goal for the Greenfoot Capitals, Liliana Holland, and at the other end, starting for the Western Wolves, Alexa Aiken. We are underway from the Dauphinee Center, Game 3 of this 5-game Sunday showcase event. Western Wolves and the Greenfoot Capitals. Capitals wearing their black uniforms with the Greenfoot green and white trim, and the Western Wolves wearing their white with black and blue trim. And what a dandy we just had here earlier. I'm not sure if you had a chance to watch it or not, but an exciting, thrilling contest with a little bit of everything happening between the Cape Breton Lynx and the Moncton Rockets. That game ended up in a 4-4 tie, but whew, if this one is like that one, it's going to be a dandy. And we've had a little of everything the last couple of games. Our last game yesterday, Game 7 of the day, was a dramatic overtime game, as mentioned, with the Greenfoot Capitals winning. And then we had just a wild and woolly affair with that Cape Breton Moncton game that ended up in a 4-4 tie. So in the span of a couple of games, we've had our first overtime game, we've had our overtime winning game, we've had our first tie game. There's a chance in front, and I think Holland just got a piece of that, and then the puck went over into the corner. The referee lost sight, and the net came off the mooring. So we've had a couple of wild games the last couple. I mean, all the action has been great this weekend, but that OT winning game last night by the Capitals and that 4-4 tie with Cape Breton and Moncton, just a couple of instant classics for sure. Here's Chloe Jodry breaking in. Jodry going to the forehand, tried to go to the top shelf corner. Great effort there, and getting a piece was the goaltender, Aiken. Speaking of Chloe Jodry, we have an interview with Chloe as well as her teammate, Ella Driscoll. We'll have those. We'll air one in the first intermission and the other in the second. Ella Driscoll will air in the first intermission, and Chloe Jodry will show you in the second intermission. So stick around for that, as we'll bring you those player profile interviews in the first and second intermission. Working the puck up there, that was Zara Prince. And now, trying to work with that puck, Mila Searle to the line but not out. Kept in there, quick shot off the stick of Misha Pino. Traffic in front again, Holland down. And a Wolves player down as well. I think that's Maya Stevenson. Got knocked down in front of the goal. She gets a couple of taps from her teammates, and we'll head to the bench. Hopefully everything okay with Maya. Face off to the left of Holland. There's Ella Driscoll trying to break away with the puck. Now this could be some open ice for Driscoll. Driscoll trying to get in around the check of Rachel Campbell, and the captain Campbell had a lot of speed to deal with there as Ella Driscoll was cutting in on the right side. You'll see it here as Driscoll made that cut in. Not a whole lot of choice for the captain, Rachel Campbell, but to haul down the speedy Ella Driscoll. So the speed of Driscoll draws the penalty. Capitals to the power play just 2 minutes and 5 seconds in. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Aiken. Capitals setting up on the power play now. Captain Ava Beaton goes back to the point. This is the overtime hero last night, Addison White, back to DeRosier. DeRosier got an assist on that overtime winner. She was out there in that overtime as well. DeRosier back at the point. Sends it through a crowd. That deflected off a stick and goes wide. Getting spun around there was Brooke McGuigan. We've got an interview with Brooke McGuigan that will play for you in this game as well. Make sure you check that out during the intermissions. We'll play Brooke's interview in the second intermission for fans of the Western Wolves. So 3 interviews that we're going to air for you today. So make sure you stick around and check those out during our first and second intermission shows. Maybe I can get Fisherman's Friend to sponsor the intermissions and send me a bunch more Fisherman's Friend. Different flavors, too. DeRosier in behind the goal. Addison White has it there. 1:13 to go in the power play for the Capitals. White up to Driscoll. Out there with Rothenberg on this power play. White lost it in the skates. And turning around the other way is Hallie Murray. Murray sends it down the ice. Wolves will go for a change. Onto the stick now of DeRosier. 52 seconds to go in the power play for the Capitals with Kearney into the zone. Ashlyn Kearney takes a shot off the shoulder of the goaltender. Wolves will grab it and just fire it down the ice. Kat Wilkie will chase after it there. 33 seconds to go in the power play. Good penalty kill so far from the Western Wolves. Stopping it there is McNeil. Callie McNeil sends it in, and Holland forced to make a save and leave it there for Kat Wilkie. Just 17 seconds to go in the power play now. Sending it in, Finley Blackare. Great penalty kill here by the Wolves. Capitals can't really get anything going right now, and just 7 seconds to go. Perhaps one last rush here with the power play. Jodry sends it in, and that will do it. Penalty kill successful for the Western Wolves, and they'll grab that puck now and bring it out. Along the boards, that was Miley Stevenson. Pops free, Rothenberg will grab it. Evie Rothenberg takes a look, see who she has with her. Slides it over to Asbridge, B. Asbridge. Up to Rothenberg, tried to settle that puck to the backhand. Tried to lift it high, and she did, but too high as it goes over the goal. Nice job, though. You could see the calmness of Rothenberg as she settled that puck to be able to get that backhander away. Here comes Rothenberg again. Little toe drag there, put the shot in behind the net. Getting spun around there was number 27, Haley Dowling for the Capitals. Now, Ellie Harland, part of the sister combination on the back line. There's sister Lucy. Lucy Harland, second year with the team. Ellie, her first. We've got the other sister combination, Carly and Ava Beaton. Ava, the captain of this Capital squad. Chason now leaves it there for Maya Stevenson. Back to Chason. Into the corner it goes. Couple of players in there trying to move it along. Meanwhile, Clara Chason lurking in the high slot, hoping they can get her the puck, but it's still stuck along the boards. It finally comes free, and Driscoll comes out of the pile. Ava Beaton couldn't go any further. Quick shot there, as letting it fly was Maya Stevenson. Almost 6 minutes played here, and there's a quick chance right in front of the goal as Callie McNeil let it go. Went off a stick and high. Onto that puck now. Capitals work it out with Ava Beaton. Driscoll tried to grab it. Zara Prince follows up and sends it down the ice. Capitals change. Wolves move the puck up. Here's Sophie McKeegan sending it down there. Blockered off to the corner by Holland. Over it goes now for Addison White. White collides over there, and the puck turned over. Here's a chance now. Murray. Hallie Murray to the backhand. Save made. Rebound cleared away. Here's Pino to McGuigan. McGuigan lets a high shot go, and I think that might have ticked off the shaft of the stick, or maybe even the face mask, as Holland reaches up to make sure it's still attached there. So good action here, and the Wolves doing a good job of pressing the action in the Capitals' end of the ice. 13:31 to go in this opening frame. Kat Wilkie takes it off the boards. Into the corner it goes, back around the other side. Puck up into neutral ice. Kearney trying to make a move, has Jodry with her. White toward the front of the goal. Kearney shoots, rebound loose. White trying to bang away at it, and a crowd gathers right in front of the Western Wolves goal. Little extracurricular stuff after the whistle. I'm sure the referees will sort through that. But a great rush there from this forward line of the Greenfoot Capitals. Kearney, Jodry, and White. There you see some of the action from the net cam. Big crowd in front, and then the pushing and shoving ensues after the whistle. Trying to jam it in there right off the face-off, Addison White. In that game last night against the Western Flames, you could tell that she was really wanting to take the game over and make something happen. She ended up getting the overtime winner. 97 in black, Addison White, first year with the Greenfoot Capitals. Not playing like a first-year player, though. She's fit right in, as has many or all of the first years on this team. And that's the other great thing when you talk to different players from teams around this league. They talk about how great it is to welcome the first years and remembering what it was like when they were rookies or affiliates and how they were helped by the older, more senior players. So it's great to see that, and that happens right across the league with all these teams. And certainly the Greenfoot Capitals, a team that I see regularly and call all of their home games for. You get to know the team quite well, and it's been great to see how these first-year players have fit right in. Kept inside the line, working with it now, trying to get a shot away. Charlotte Audin, that was blocked down in front, and the Wolves trying to clear it away. Clara Chasson works it out into neutral ice. Capitals will try to control now. They will. 12-11 to go in this opening period. Here's Charlotte Audin. Audin skates into the zone with it. Good strong stride there, but she lost it along the boards, and the Wolves will try to work it out with Hallie Murray. Stopped at the red line by Lucy Harland. Had it in her skates. Now she'll control it. Sends it into the middle for an on-rushing Haley Dowling. Weak shot handled no problem by the goaltender Aiken, and she'll just freeze it for a face-off. Well, our third game of this Sunday. Two more after this. The Northern Subway Selects and the Western Flames will be an approximate 3 p.m. puck drop, and then the Lindsay Surge and the Eastern Stars, that one again, approximately 5 p.m. puck drop. Puck in the corner. After it there was Mila Campbell. Comes to the blue line and just outside. Harland will bring it in. She gets pushed into the boards. Good check there from Sophie McKeegan. McKeegan has the puck now, looks to work it along the wall, and she does. Here comes McKeegan. Nice pass up ahead there for Murray. Drop pass to Hallie Murray. Cuts into the middle. Big shot there. Big save and a long rebound. Off to the side. Another save by Holland down, taking it off the pads. Hallie Murray tries to feed it into the slot. Only Zara Prince there. And away comes Ella Driscoll. Driscoll takes the long shot, blockered away calmly right in front of the goal. And it drops in front of Pino, who will work it up to McKeegan. Pace picking up here now. Up onto the stick of Miley Stevenson. Josie Leslie will circle in behind her own goal. Fires it up ice onto the stick of Addison White. Kearney heading toward the middle. Addison White cuts in to the backhand, sends it in front. Jodry there, rebound, they score! There's the line. They've been buzzing. Jodry, Kearney, and White, and they make it happen there. Several players had a look at it, and finally it's number 88. And there you see the White chance, and then one bang at it, and Kearney hammers it home. So that line flying early on, and the Capitals have the goal, and it's Kearney for the Caps. That line has been pretty electrifying here early on in this one, and it's 1-0 Capitals. Puck along the boards. Out it comes now, race for it. Trying to jump onto that puck was Caden Thomas. Now Webster. Charlie Webster. Turned aside, here comes Audin. Up for Asbridge, B. Asbridge, taken down. She goes down to the ice along with Finley Black-Air. Right back up, though. Taking a shot was Asbridge. That hit a body in front. I think that was McGuigan that the puck hit. From the side of the goal, Asbridge steps out, tried to jam it in. And I think the net again. Well, we haven't seen a lot of that this weekend, but we have seen it a couple of times in the last few games with the net coming dislodged. I know there's some arenas around the league where it's kind of a regular problem or an issue with the net coming off, and it can be a little frustrating. But again, it has been a big problem here just a few times. Clara Chasson works it up to the blue line, trying to charge ahead with it there. That was Callie McNeil. Rothenberg back into the zone. Evie Rothenberg using that long stride. Got a good shot in on goal, and the rebound cleared away. Puck sent again toward the front of the net, but it's Chasson who will flip it out. DeRosier slides it across to Searle. Up through center ice. And down it goes for Callie McNeil. She couldn't get any further than that. And then it's sent into the zone again by Maddie Richards. 9:06 to go in this opening period. 1-0 Capitals. Ashlyn Kearney, the goal scorer. Now DeRosier with the puck. Up for the captain, Ava Beaton. She just turns and takes it off the boards. Grabbed there by Misha Pino. Pino flips it down toward the goal, forcing Holland to make a save. And then with Pino kind of coming in, Liliana Holland not taking any chances and freezes the puck. Shots on goal, 11-9, favoring the Capitals. Face off to the right of Holland. Puck goes to the boards right off that face-off. Taken now by Ella Driscoll. On the boards, Driscoll gets it again. Looking over to see who she's got. It's Beaton joining the fray. Ava Beaton got tied up there. Comes back to Lucy Harland with a shot. Goes just wide of the goal. Traffic in front as Harland let that point shot go. Driscoll again trying to do the little give and go. That couldn't quite connect. Puck comes out of the zone. Capitals have the Wolves on their heels a little bit here now as Captain Ava Beaton sends it into the corner, and the Caps go for a change. Back on that puck, Finley Blackhair. Long lead pass and a good one, trying to connect with Callie McNeil. McNeil chips it down into the Capitals' corner. Kearney, the goal scorer, grabs it now and will skate it right up the middle of the ice. Ashlyn Kearney off to Addison White on the left wing. White takes a look, sees that she's got her line mates Jodry and Kearney with her. Leaves it for Kearney, tried to get it in front to Jodry, and that was too far, and then Clara Chasson clears it down the ice. Wolves make a change. Josie Leslie slides it over, and it's moved up ahead by Kat Wilkie. Only as far as the blue line, though, as Maya Stevenson had it for a second. O'Dan goes over top of Campbell. Everybody okay there in that little train wreck. O'Dan again in the middle of the action, sliding it down the ice. Rothenberg tried to reach in for it, and it ends up coming to Blackhair. Finley Blackhair off the boards into neutral ice, and then Searle backs away and waits for the puck to come to her. Now the Wolves. Nice move there by Hallie Murray. Hallie Murray has McKeegan with her. Murray, backhander in too tight, and she'll try to circle around the other side. Out it comes. Sent in there by Mila Campbell. Over into the corner. Dowling sends it out. Mila Campbell intercepts, sends it back in towards the net. Searle up along the boards, too far for Dowling. Quick turning shot there, blocked down by a skate. Good job by DeRosier covering up in front of her own goal. Tries to spring Dowling. Dowling pushes away into the zone, waiting for some help. Now here comes Driscoll and Prince. Over it goes to Mila Campbell. Out towards center ice. Harland gets it up ahead. Turning with it is the shifty Driscoll. Driscoll now. Toe drag, took a shot. That one off the leg of Maddie Richards. Driscoll again, right in on goal. Takes the shot and then just deflected wide. Driscoll energized in this one. She is flying out there, 19 in black. Ella Driscoll. Puck along the boards. Driscoll has it again. Trying to peel it off the boards. Comes to the line. Harland keeps it in. Lucy Harland, that is. Driscoll backhands it in front. Beaton was there. Prince gets a chance and rolls it wide. Driscoll again on the puck. Wash, rinse, repeat. Driscoll on the puck. Maddie Richards has it now. Works it up. Intercepted by Lucy Harland at the line. Feeds it across to the on-rushing Chloe Jodry. That didn't quite connect the way they wanted it, and the Wolves send it down the ice. They'll make wholesale changes. Away come the Capitals. Up for Kearney. Ashlyn Kearney sends it into the corner. Jodry will give chase. Addison White out there as well. Speed to burn with this Capitals club, that's for sure. players like Ella Driscoll and number 97, Addison White, speed to burn all day long. White trying to get around the captain. She does. Here comes White. Jodry in the middle, gets it to Jodry, and she scores! That line strikes again. Addison White, 2, Jodry, 2-0 Caps. Well, there's White again. Talked about the speed. She breaks away, gets it to Jodry. Great job taking the pass on the backhand, flipping it to the forehand, and getting it in behind Aiken. Great look right there. Super hands from Chloe Jodry. Soft as butter. So the line of Jodry, Kearney, and White making a big impact so far in this first period. Here they come again. Addison White bounces it off the boards for Kearney. So 2/3 of that line have goals. Kearney and Jodry. Chance now. Asbridge in front. Big save there. A good one off the blocker of Aiken. Nice bounce back save there from Alexa Aiken. Asbridge in on it again with Rothenberg. Along the wall it goes. DeRosier keeps it in there. Asbridge tried to cut to the middle. B. Asbridge has it again. Trying to feed it down for Rothenberg. 4:05 to go in this first period. 2-0 Capitals. I know that in this league, a lot of times, you'll put a line together, and even if it's having success, you may change the lines up one game to another just to kind of mix things up and, get all the players used to playing with one another. I had the zoom and boom line in the first couple of games. Now with this line of White, Kearney, and Jodry, I may have to come up with a name for that line, at least for the rest of this game. Have a little fun. I'll think about that during the intermission. Searle to DeRosier. Off the boards for Prince. And that's offside. Now just down to 3:49 left in the opening period. So 2-0 Capitals. Kearney from White and Jodry, and then Jodry from White. So that line has accounted for 5 points so far in this game. Here's Prince taking that puck down low. She'll look for someone to go. Gets it in front. Driscoll got a shot away. And just getting a toe on it there was the goaltender, Aiken. Puck along the boards now. Capitals keeping the pressure on. Tried to feed it to Beaton. And then Searle got tied up and goes down. Now rushing on with it is Charlie Webster. That's taken away, and Driscoll just missed that outlet pass. She'll peel off and go for a change. Here comes Black Air now. Takes a long shot, no problem, as Liliana Holland will grab it and hang on for a face-off with just 3:05 left to go in the period. Shots on goal, 15 for the Caps, 10 for the Wolves. Off the draw, puck goes over into the opposite corner. Addison White sends it in behind her own net where Lucy Harland has it, gets it back up to White. White just backhands it out into neutral ice. And then that puck hits White as she's skating forward. Kearney to White, and offside as Jodry a little ahead of the play. Now down to 2:49 left. Here comes White. Up through the middle, and the puck goes right to the goaltender, and Aiken hangs on. Everything Addison White does is at full speed and then some. Oh, to have that much energy. White again. Now Kearney with a shot and the save made. Puck is loose. Kearney trying to jam it at the side of the goal, and the puck goes in behind the net. This line wreaking havoc again. Now back up to Ellie Harland at the point. Kearney tried to get the puck in, and a penalty coming here. We'll see what the call is. And it's going to be a hook So hooking is the call. And off to the box goes number 5 for the Western Wolves, Finley Blackhair. So with 2:24 to go in the first period, Capitals to the power play after the Blackhair hooking call. Puck cleared down the ice. Capitals on the power play here. Josie Leslie behind her own goal, surveying the ice, gets it up to Prince. Zara Prince. Outlet, trying to connect with Kearney. Kearney, Odin, and Jodry, the forwards on this power play right now. Back to Searle. Searle backhands it over towards Kearney. 1:53 to go in the period. 1:27 in the power play. Wolves clear it down the ice. Wolves want to get a good penalty kill here and keep this score where it is, if not add one themselves. But they certainly don't want to give up a third goal to the Capitals late in the period. Here comes Odin. Working on this power play now for the Capitals. Dishes off down low, Beaton. Thought about feeding it to White out front. She'll go to the other side now for Jodry. Chloe Jodry. Or excuse me, that's Ella Driscoll. Ava Beaton cuts into the middle, takes the shot. Driscoll there, and she'll chase it into the corner. Ella Driscoll being watched closely by Rachel Campbell. Driscoll again, circling from the left face-off circle. There's a quick shot, loose in front. Down doing the splits is the goaltender, Aiken. Basically taking the two pads and splitting them right across the crease, blocking any kind of down low attempt. And then you see the action right in front of the goaltender with Aiken down. Watch the splits here by Aiken. Ouch. I don't think I was ever that flexible in my life. Look at that. Great save there. Good job covering up the low part of the goal. Now down to 1:03 in the period. 39 seconds in the power play for the Capitals. Not sure. Referee sending Pino off. I don't know if that was a late change that the referee didn't allow. So now we're set. Clean face-off win by the Capitals. White from the circle. Dishes, give and go. Tried to get the one-timer off the give and go with Beaton. And now Driscoll walking in. Driscoll trying to get around the defender. Good job there by Brooke McGuigan. Sent off the wall by DeRosier. 42 seconds to go in the period. Wolves will send it down the ice. Just 15 seconds to go in the power play for the Capitals. DeRosier being hounded there by McKeegan. Good forecheck by McKeegan. She wears 21 in white for the Wolves. Now, in over the line is Driscoll. Driscoll going wide with it. Rothenberg toward the front of the goal. Driscoll gets it back to Harland. Lucy Harland trying to walk around the defender. Penalty is over. 15 seconds to go in the period. Here comes Murray. Hallie Murray. Good job on that penalty kill by the Wolves. Hallie Murray, just a couple of seconds to go. Murray takes the shot, going for the corner. Hallie Murray almost found that corner with time winding down. So the period comes to an end. Shots on goal, 18 for the Caps, 10 for the Wolves. And it's 2 goals for the Capitals. Ashlyn Kearney opened up the scoring, and the second goal of the period was scored by Chloe Jodry. So we'll take a break in just a few minutes, but first, I've got an interview with one of the members and an alternate captain with the Greenfoot Capitals. Pleased to be joined by Ella Driscoll, one of the alternate captains with the Greenfoot Capitals. Ella, final day of the showcase, how's it been for you?
It's been great. Atmosphere has been good. Love to see all the teams around competing. It's been great.
Now, I know a lot of the players have family and friends here, including their parents. Your mom seems to go to almost all of your games.
Yeah.
What's it like having the support of your folks and your family?
It's great. I love the support from both my parents. Even grandparents, you know, they always find a way to show up and make it here and show their face, so it's great. So
I know you were with this team last year, some new faces this year, early on in the season, but how has this team been coming together?
So great. We all just kind of clicked right away, like get along so well. Atmosphere, team culture is can't ask for anything better, honestly. So yeah,
I know the first 2 games of the showcase didn't go the way that the team wanted to, but last night against the Western Flames, a thrilling game. Addison White scoring in overtime. What was the mood like in the dressing room after that big win?
Yeah, I think we just bounced back well. I mean, it all came together. Addie got us 2 goals. It was great. We were pretty pumped up afterwards, so yeah, that was great.
And for you, you mentioned your parents and family, but who have been some other influences in your hockey life, whether it's been other teammates, coaches, etc.?
I think growing up, I've just had like a great support system, and all my coaches I've had have been great and pushing me along the way. I think there's some special people in my life that I can look up to and count on, so yeah, that's great.
Now, I know I like to ask about game day meals. Well, I'm going to ask you specifically about in-game snacks, right? Between periods, what kind of things do you like to have to kind of, get some fuel in you, whether it's a beverage, a banana snack? What's your in-game snack?
Me personally, I'm a big fruit girl. I love strawberries, I love blueberries, but also maybe like goldfish, granola bars, anything I can really put my eye on to, I'll eat.
You know what goldfish are, right? The snack that smiles back. Yeah, see, yeah. I can hear my daughter and see my daughter right now, who's about your age, going, Dad. Final thing for you, Ella, look right in there and give a shout out to anybody you want.
I'm going to shout out to my parents, both my mom and my dad, for always supporting me and being there for me growing up and always coming to my games. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you guys.
Oh, very sweet. Well said. Well, Ella Driscoll, thank you so much. We wish you continued success in the showcase today, but also in the rest of the regular season.
Thank you so much.
That's Ella Driscoll from the Greenfoot Capitals. We're going to step aside, take a quick break, but don't go too far. When we come back, I'm going to have a chat with Ella's teammate, Chloe Jodry. Pleased to be joined by the speedy Grace White from the Western Wolves. Grace, thanks for taking the time to hang out here for a bit. Last day of the showcase, but how's it been for you and the team?
It's been great. We picked up our first win at the showcase this weekend. And yeah, we've been playing some good hockey.
When you play in a showcase like this, everything is so close together, right? It kind of messes with your routine a bit. What do you do to kind of stay as close to your game day routine as possible?
Yeah, I like being at the rink early, so I like snacking before games. So, not a lot's changed, but yeah, just being ready to go.
Thanks for mentioning snacking, because I want to ask you about game day food, game day snacks. What is your go-to game day meal or your snacks?
Game day meal is always chicken and rice, and then I like bananas. A lot of bananas before games.
Straight up bananas, that's it. Not like bananas and peanut butter or a banana sandwich or anything like that. Bananas, okay. Now, a banana question for you. Do you like them green? Do you like them kind of ripe? Or do you like them when they get brownish?
I like them brownish.
Really?
I do, yeah.
Oh, ooh. I'll tell you what. Try this. It's called Bananas Foster. You take a banana, put it in the pan with some butter and brown sugar, cook it up, put it with ice cream. Delicious. Will you give that a try?
I will.
Fair enough. What's this early season been like so far for you and the Western Flames?
It's been really good. We have a good team this year, a good group of girls, and we're gelling well together, and we're just getting started, but I think it'll be a good year.
What are you looking forward to most as the season progresses for your development, but also for the teams?
I just think, just growing together. Every game's been getting better as a group, so I think I'm excited to see where this year goes.
When you were growing up, what types of hockey did you play? Like, were you like a road hockey kid or a driveway hockey kid? Like, what were you doing when you were a kid growing up?
Yeah, I was definitely a driveway hockey kid, and I had a pair of rollerblades that I'd roll around the house and out yard.
How did your parents like that?
Weren't a big fan.
We'll wrap up with you in a second, but when you were younger growing up, who were some big influences in your hockey life?
I was always a big fan of Sidney Crosby and Brad Marchand.
Sidney Crosby, yes. Brad Marchand, I'm a Canadiens fan, so yeah, he's a great player, but he's a Bruin, so I'm like, I don't know. Last thing for you, I'm going to get you to look right in there and give a shout-out to anybody you want, Grace White.
I'll give a shout-out to my grandparents who are watching at home, Lee and my dad.
Very nice. Hey, fam. Grace White, thanks for doing this. Good luck the rest of the showcase and, of course, during the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's Grace White with the Western Flames. back with you at the Dauphinee Center. Scott Squires and Maritime Athletic Profiles team are continuing exclusive coverage of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Showcase. Period number 2 between the Capitals and the Wolves. 2-0 Capitals leading. Goals scored by Ashlyn Kearney, who has the puck now, and Chloe Jodry. This line that's out there now, Jodry, Kearney, and White, was just incredibly dynamic in that first period, getting the 2 goals and totaling 5 points as a line. Here's White now. Puck ahead as the Wolves transition and turn it over. Caden Thomas tries to split the defense, and getting in there is Searle. Searle rubs out number 10, Caden Thomas, aggressively into the boards, and no call, and play carries on, and Caden Thomas gives a little shove back. Not overly happy with how she was taken into those end boards. Well, just 44 seconds off the clock here in this second period. Hallie Murray in on the face-off against Ella Driscoll. Face-off win for Driscoll and the Caps. Driscoll drops the puck now. Drags the puck, I should say, gets it up to center ice, turned over. Murray in alone, Hallie Murray, and the penalty. Referee's arm went up right away, and it's going to be a hooking call. Typically, when you have it in close like that, it usually will be a hooking call. So, good work by the Wolves. Draws the penalty into the box. Goes Kat Wilkie. And to the power play will go the Western Wolves. So a chance to cut the lead in half here on the power play for the Western Wolves. Hallie Murray waiting at the face-off dot. Zara Prince out on the ice and sends B. Asbridge over to take the face-off. Clean win by Murray. Now the Wolves look to set up, but that puck intercepted there. Good anticipation by Prince for the Capitals. Prince gets to that puck again. Sends it off the glove of McGuigan. Now the puck down into the Wolves zone. Retrieving it there, Rachel Campbell, the captain of the Wolves. Gives it up for McGuigan. Stick around in the second intermission for my chat with Brooke McGuigan. Had a fun chat with Brooke. And again, you can check that out in the second intermission of this game. And actually, Brooke, if you were listening to any of the broadcasts yesterday, I was wondering about that Summerside Western Capitals bus that I saw in the parking lot of the Dauphinee Center early yesterday morning. Brooke McGuigan provided the answer. You'll find that out in the second intermission. That's called a tease, folks. Tease in the segment. Up it goes to Driscoll now. Nifty little backhand pass connecting with Ava Beaton. The captain Beaton sends it down into the zone. Pino gets there first. Sends it up toward the blue line. There to meet it was DeRosier for the Capitals. Puck bouncing around off a couple of sticks, and then the Wolves shove it down the ice. Maya Stevenson got tangled up there and tripped over DeRosier. And now Driscoll. 1-on-2. Driscoll takes the shot using the defense as a screen and hammered that puck just wide of the goal. And then it ends up going into the blue ice. Goaltender Aiken leaves it there, and the Wolves will move it. Along the boards, looking for it there was Miley Stevenson. Now Searle, just inside the line. Gets it up ahead, Dowling shoots, and a big save made as Aiken got a piece of that attempt from Haley Dowling in close. Back it goes to the Capitals. They'll take it off the wall, down the ice. Penalty is over. Good penalty kill there. Wilkie out of the box. A quick shot there. Another shot goes just wide. So on that power play, it was actually the Capitals shorthanded who probably had the best chances. 16:40 to go. Just early stages of this second period. Puck down the ice. And it'll be retrieved there. Wolves trying to get it in their corner. Get something going in the Capitals' end of the ice. O'Dan watches that puck go into the corner now. She'll give some help. Down there with her teammate Kat Wilkie as well. Puck up along the wall for White. Captain Campbell sends it ahead. Goes onto the stick of Josie Leslie, though. Leslie gains the zone, slides it in the middle. White takes a shot. Good release there from Addison White. And the goaltender hangs on again. Nice save coming there from Alexa Aiken. Aiken already facing 21 shots. And we're just over 4 minutes into the second period. She has been busy. 11 shots directed the other way. Not near as busy for Liliana Holland in the Capitals goal. Onto the puck, Lucy Harland. Flips it up towards Addison White. White cuts into the zone, and Kearney just ahead of the play offside. So we've got White, Kearney, and Jodry. Off the face-off. Off the boards it goes. Clara Chason trying to find that puck. Race for it now. Callie McNeil in amongst the crowd down there trying to move the puck. Kearney there as well, Ellie Harland, and it's Callie McNeil who comes out with a quick shot. Holland in a crowd, snaps the glove, makes the save. Not sure how she even saw that. But you see it come off the boards, and it was indeed Callie McNeil. Just walks out into the slot. Quick shot, and all kinds of traffic in front. Good concentration there by the goaltender Holland to track it and make that save. Prince. Over to Searle. Back to DeRosier. Cala DeRosier. Sends it down into the Wolves zone. Taking a look around was Richard, see who was close to her. Puck in the corner. Intercepted, trying to charge into it there was Driscoll. Ella Driscoll. Now the puck goes off to the side. Ava Beaton has it in neutral ice. Beaton being watched closely there. Black Air was in on the forecheck. Excuse me, that was Webster. 6, not 5. Here comes Dowling, charging in, reaching for it, shooting, and trying to go short side. Puck to the blue line, kept in there by Kat Wilkie. Here's Driscoll again, shifting, moving, sliding that puck into the middle of the ice. Off to the other side it goes. Josie Leslie has that puck, pops up into the air, right out in front, and it's cleared away from the slot. Good defensive play by Maddie Richards. Kat Wilkie now as the Caps retreat and try to regroup. We are all even, 5 aside, even strength hockey here, with 6 minutes exactly played in period number 2, and the Capitals continuing to lead by a score of 2-0. Both goals scored in the first period. Our third of 5 games on this Showcase Sunday. Face off to the right of Holland. Off the draw, back to the line it goes. Wolves trying to work it around now. Murray in front, sharp angle, quick shot. And it's stopped, and we'll have a face-off. So that took all of 8 seconds off the clock. So the team's making some changes here. Face-off once again to the right of Holland. Off the draw, Hallie Murray will chase it into the corner for the Wolves. Circling out around with it, sent it in front, and only Addison White there to grab it. And she'll skate it away for the Capitals. Gets it off to Jodry. Jodry has it on the left wing side. Got tangled up there. Sends the puck down in behind the goal where White sends it out front. And a big chance right in front there. Another look. Asbridge out there right now. Asbridge has it again and shoots right into the logo of the goaltender, Alexa Aiken. So Asbridge out there right now with White and Jodry. So I don't know if this is on purpose, if Coach Kevin Bennett just mixing up the lines a little bit. So instead of White, Jodry, and Kearney, it's White, Jodry and Asbridge. White spins around, backhands the puck down into the Wolves zone. Capitals will make changes here as the play carries on. Clara Chason over on the boards, pushed it up ahead. Getting knocked down to the ice was Maya Stevenson, and the puck comes to Driscoll. Pops free, Lucy Harlan now after it. She'll skate up a few paces and then perk that puck up ahead to Ava Beaton. Beaton down into the corner with that puck. Picked up by Brooke McGuigan, and McGuigan sends that up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off down to 12:34 left in this second period. A couple of games left after this one. We'll have the Northern Subway Selects and the Western Flames. 3 o'clock Atlantic puck drop scheduled there, and then final game of the showcase scheduled for a 5 p.m. Atlantic puck drop. It'll be the Lindsay Surge and the Eastern Stars. So some good matchups here to round out this showcase tournament. Ava Beaton on that puck. Sends it around. Beaton right in front, and I think that might have just caught the outside of the post beyond the outstretched skate of the goaltender Aiken. Caden Thomas trying to get that puck, but coming up with it there was Mila Searle. Rothenberg lost sight of the puck, and the Wolves will take it. And they'll get it back into the zone there where Searle will send it ahead. Goes just underneath the stick of Rothenberg. Now Charlotte Odin. After that puck, Wolves will move it to the other side. This is the captain, Rachel Campbell. Works that puck up ahead to the other Campbell, Mila. Chopping at that puck, and Mila Campbell reached for it, couldn't get that stick on it. Now Dowling into the zone. Haley Dowling sees that puck go onto the stick of number 6, Charlie Webster. Webster sends it in, and the Wolves will make changes. Hallie Murray out there now. It's Rothenberg trying to pin that puck along the boards. Wolves trying to move it, but it's the Capitals who come away with it. Quick pass up to Dowling. Tried to feed it into the middle to Odin, but it goes all the way back where Josie Leslie has to retrieve that puck. They'll try to move it out again. Turned over into the middle of the ice. Sending it in toward the front of the goal was Mila Campbell. Here's a chance. Hallie Murray in tight, feeds it across. Trying to get that little connection there right at the side of the goal, but it didn't quite connect. Good idea. They just couldn't get the finish as they tried to set up Callie McNeil at the side of the goal. And you have a look at that last sequence. Coming close in tight. There's the feed across, and Callie McNeil just couldn't get that puck where she wanted it to shove it in the back of the goal. Nearing the midway point of the second period. Puck off the boards. Asbridge spins there. Taken away by Maya Stevenson. Stevenson gains the zone. Maya Stevenson had her pocket picked as grabbing it was Lucy Harlan. Harlan gets it up to Asbridge. And now it's Asbridge out there with Kearney and Jodry. So Coach Kevin Bennett putting the lines in a bit of a blender here. So we had Jodry, White, and Asbridge. Now we've got Jodry, Asbridge, and Kearney, whereas the line that started the game that was so dynamic was White, Kearney, and Jodry. Coach Kevin Bennett mixing it up a little bit here. I like it. Up with it is Ellie Harlan. Sends it down into the zone. Jodry racing in after, but not before it crosses the goal line. And we've got an icing. .59 to go as they play Rush's Tom Sawyer here at the Dauphinee Center. I'm not sure who is doing the music, but I'll tell you what, they must have grown up in my era because they're playing a lot of the music I listened to when I was in my teens going up through high school. I love it. Asbridge into the zone. Arm is up. Penalty coming here to the Wolves as Asbridge was taken down, and it's going to be a hooking call going against the Western Wolves. And it looks like it's going to be number 10, Caden Thomas, off to the penalty box. So a power play here for the Greenfoot Capitals with 9:50 to go in the second period. Capitals up by 2. Caladorosier has to retreat as the puck came outside the zone. Here's Addison White out there with Ava Beaton, Evie Rothenberg, and Ella Driscoll. 4 forwards on this power play. DeRosier, the lone defender. Here's a quick shot there, set up nicely in the slot. And the save made, puck goes to the corner. DeRosier from the left point. Dishes off to White down low from the circle. White looking for somewhere to go. Goes down low to Ava Beaton. Beaton feeds it in front for the cutting Driscoll. She has to peel away as she wasn't in a good enough body position to get a shot away. Wolves trying to kill off this penalty now. Beaton takes it away. In on it quickly is Driscoll. Ella Driscoll. Working with that puck. Dropping it there for Rothenberg. Standing it across to DeRosier, not Rothenberg. Now, Driscoll. The leadership group of the Capitals on the ice right now. Captain Ava Beaton and the 2 alternates, Driscoll and DeRosier. As I say that, Driscoll and Beaton head off for a change. Driscoll off to the bench, Beaton off to the bench, and now DeRosier off to the bench. So the leadership group that I mentioned, the captain and the 2 alternates, were on the ice for a shift. Now they're gone to the bench. White lifts a shot high over the goal. 33 seconds to go in the power play for the Capitals. 8:20 in the period. Pino pins her player to the ball. Let the Caps come away with it. Working it around in front there, right at the side of the goal was Odin. And now Kearney goes back up high. Wilkie dishes off to the right. Shot from Jodry goes past everybody. And the Capitals will gather with Kearney. Sliding it back over to Jodry. Jodry from the right circle. Feeds it into the middle. A couple of players whacking at it. And it comes back to Wilkie at the left point. That puck slid through the crease as Kearney sent it through the middle of the ice, and it went out the other side. Up with it now, this is Callie McNeil. Callie McNeil, 1-on-2, takes a shot. Holland took it off the face mask, and it drops down to the ice. Josie Leslie now has that puck. Teams back to even strength, 5-on-5 here. Over it goes in the near wall. Caps will move it up. Trying to get a little speed now through the middle of the ice. Kearney lifts it down into the Wolves zone. Off into the corner it goes to our left. Wolves pick it up. Try to send it forward to connect with Webster. That was intercepted by Evie Rothenberg. Now Campbell back after that puck. That's the captain, Rachel Campbell. Trying to reach in for it there was Charlie Webster. Grabbed away by Lucy Harland, goes over to sister Ellie Harland. Ellie Harland spinning with that puck, gets it up to Asbridge. Dowling tried to work through, and then Asbridge gets tangled up there with Hallie Murray and kind of got the stick up around the midsection of Murray and took Murray down. You'll see it there. There's the penalty. So Asbridge to the penalty box, and now after that penalty, it'll be power play time for the Western Wolves as they look to cut into this 2-0 lead. Miley Stevenson in on the faceoff versus Ava Beaton, and it's to the left of the goaltender, Liliana Holland. Faceoff win for the Capitals. Searle sends it around into the other corner. DeRosier tries to chop it away. Grab there. Maya Stevenson gets it down into the corner. Back to the line. They just keep it in. Caden Thomas tried to send it toward the front of the goal. Searle broke that up. And it's sent ahead now. Ava Beaton trying to get around Pino, but couldn't. Now Callie McNeil over on that left side onto the stick of Miley Stevenson. And the puck goes into the front of the goal, and Holland will just cover up and freeze it for a faceoff. 1:28 left in the penalty. Asbridge over there in that penalty box. and 6:04 left in the period. Shot in, handled no problem there by Holland. Puck in the corner, a couple of players trying to get it off the wall. They'll come out in front, and Holland sees that puck come into the blue ice and just dives on it immediately and covers up. Down to 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the power play for the Western Wolves. Capitals control off the face-off. They try to work it up the ice. Wolves keep it in, though. Clara Chason goes into the corner with it. Connects with Hallie Murray. She couldn't get any further than the face-off circle. Back the other way. Addison White tried to feed Driscoll. Driscoll whacks the boards with her stick. Not happy with that. And she couldn't connect with the pass, and then offside as the Wolves come back the other way. So the pace has slowed a little bit here in the last couple of minutes. We've had some whistles and different things. Down to 5:17 to go in this second period. 41 seconds left in the penalty to be Asbridge. Face off just outside the Capital zone. Kearney in on the draw up against Miley Stevenson, and it's the Wolves who control. Pino gets it up ahead for Callie McNeil. Back to Pino. Oh, nice work there. Good stick from Jodry. Jodry sees an opening, sends it down the ice. That'll take some time off of this power play for the Western Wolves. Just 20 seconds to go now in the power play. Caden Thomas in there with Callie McNeil. Thomas tried to center it, ended up taking a shot instead, and it goes behind the Capitals net. Ellie Harland on the puck. Callie McNeil comes in to take it away. Caden Thomas backhands it toward the front of the goal into the slot area, but it was picked up, and Jodry will move it out. Penalty is over. Asbridge out of the box, takes a quick shot, sends it wide. So the Capitals kill it off, but now here comes Callie McNeil with Caden Thomas. Callie McNeil winds and fires. She scores! Callie McNeil picks the far corner low to the glove side of Liliana Holland. And just as the penalty to Asbridge expires, the Wolves break in down that left wing, and just a quick snapshot low. You'll see it here, low to the glove side of Holland. Not maybe an inch or two off the ice. And Callie McNeil has the goal, and the Wolves have cut the lead in half. So just after the Capitals had killed off the Asbridge penalty, it's the Wolves who get the goal 5-on-5, and it's Callie McNeil who gets it. Just a great quick release shot. Couple of inches off the ice, beating Liliana Holland to the glove side low. Capitals on the puck now. This is Odin. Working it over for Dowling. Down the ice it goes. And after it is McGuigan. She works it up along the boards, and the Wolves able to clear it out. So some life now in the legs of these Western Wolves. Dowling collides there with Mila Campbell. And offside at the line. So we'll have a face-off with 3:31 to go. Just a reminder, in the second intermission, we'll air our interview with number 14 for the Western Wolves, Brooke McGuigan. So make sure you stick around for that. That's in our second intermission. Kat Wilkie trying to work it ahead. Slides it over just underneath the stick of Beaton, and the Capitals have to clear the zone. They do. Play carries on. Out it goes for Josie Leslie. Tries to feed it ahead to the captain, Beaton. Puck will go down now. Beaton will grab a sharp angle, sends it across. They score! Beaton gets it across the crease, and Zara Prince, 44, gets the score. So good play by Beaton. You see it chipping that puck in, then grabbing it right along the ice. And all Zara Prince had to do was put the stick down. You'll see it here at the side of the goal. Get the stick on the ice. Bang! In it goes. And the 2-goal lead has been restored. So a goal here late in the second period from Zara Prince has restored that 2-goal lead for the Greenfoot Capitals. And that was a great feed through the goal mouth by the captain, Ava Beaton. Stick on the ice, my friends. You never know. You might just get a cross-ice pass that you get to bang in the goal. Here's now Addison White taking a quick shot. And they're announcing the Prince goal. So obviously Ava Beaton gets the assist with that lovely cross-ice pass. Capitals now send it down once again into the Wolves zone. Less than 2.5 minutes to go in period number 2. McGuigan tried to send it ahead. That hit the skate of White. And McGuigan, she'll pick that puck up. Gets pushed into the boards right in front of her own bench. Didn't like that because it was right by the glass at the end of the bench. Wolves in on the attack, crossing it over, and Mila Campbell just couldn't get that puck to sit down to get a shot. Wolves trying to answer here late in the second period. Addison White chugging after that puck, gets to it, trying to get around the defender, number 18, Rachel Campbell. White sends it cross ice, trying to connect with Odin. Back it goes. White got a touch, and the Wolves will send it down the ice, and that will be an icing with 1:37 left to go. So that latest goal, scored by number 77, Zara Prince, with the assist going to Ava Beaton. So 2 goals in the first, both from the Capitals, 2 here in the second. The teams exchanging goals. And 3-1 is your score. Face off to the left of Alexa Aiken. And Pino off of that face-off, tries to work it up along the wall. Maya Stevenson was there. Stevenson will come to take another look at that puck. Pino as well slides it up there towards Sophie McKeegan. McKeegan trying to work it ahead. Comes to the line but not out. Calada Rosier stops it there. Tried to connect with Rothenberg, but McKeegan outlet pass there just beyond the reach of Mila Campbell. And that will lead to another icing. So once again, the face-off will come down into the Wolves' end of the ice. Maya Stevenson in on the face-off against Ella Driscoll. The 2 19s in the face-off dot. And it's the 19 in white, Maya Stevenson, who won that face-off. And a penalty coming here. And I don't even know who touched it. Not sure who that's against. It's going to be, well, it looks like a body checking call. And heading to the box, Ella Driscoll. So with just 56.4 left in this second period, Driscoll to the penalty box and the Wolves to the power play. Face off into the corner. From the point, that shot sent in behind the Capitals' goal. Wolves trying to get control here to set something up on this power play. Charlie Webster has it in close. Webster, sharp angle. Holland takes that right in the chest protector. McGuigan out on this power play, pushing that puck forward. Up towards Charlie Webster now, stepping into the zone. Miley Stevenson. Backhands it there towards Callie McNeil. Caden Thomas down to Miley Stevenson. Stevenson circles around the goal. Changes direction, feeds it out in front, and Ava Beaton clears it away for the Capitals. Beaton takes a little nudge there from Charlie Webster in front of the goal. Back it comes Callie McNeil. Lets the shot go just as the buzzer sounds. So 1 minute and 4 seconds of power play time will carry over into the third period for the Western Wolves. So a couple of goals in that period. One from the Wolves, one from the Capitals after 2 periods of play. It's Capitals 3 and the Western Wolves 1. Well, time now for an interview that I did earlier with a member of the Western Wolves. Here's my chat with Brooke McGuigan. At the Dauphinee Center, pleased to be joined by Brooke McGuigan from the Western Wolves. Brooke, last day of the showcase, but how have you and the team been enjoying it?
It's been pretty fun. We've been doing good, better than last year. So, yeah, we were improving as a team. Yeah.
That's good. Now,
Yeah.
I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you because I talked about it on the broadcast yesterday. When I pulled in bright and early yesterday morning at the Dauphinee Center, I saw the Summerside Western Capitals bus.
Yep.
And I wondered, because your dad, Billy McGuigan, is the head coach of the Summerside Western Capitals, and I wondered, hey, do they share a bus? How does that work with that team bus?
So we have a bus that we share between us, the Caps, and the Wild, but it was booked this weekend, so we got the chance to take the Caps bus.
So I mentioned Billy McGuigan, your dad. Is he a dad or is he coach dad?
He's coach dad usually. Yeah. I get pointers after games and stuff and go on the ice with him, learn some new things.
That's really cool. So, like, when you're out on the ice with him, do you kind of not think about the fact that he's your dad, and does he become more of a coach? What's that dynamic like?
It's more of a coach because I'm always wanting to learn, so I don't really think of him as dad then.
And speaking of learning, you know, you play defense, and that can be such a challenging position to learn, especially when you're coming up through like U15, U18. But what have you seen as the biggest improvements of your game over the last couple of seasons?
Well, this is my first season as defense, so I don't know. I think my passing's pretty good. Like, I'm improving on keeping my head up to make those different types of passes and stuff, so yeah.
Now, I know that you're pretty tall. You're around 5'9"-ish.
Yeah.
How are you able to use your height and your length to your advantage when you're playing defense?
Well, I have a long stick, so being able to, like, poke check players when I have to, and the long legs give me some long strides, so that's a pointer. Yeah.
Now, this may seem like an obvious question with your dad being Billy McGuigan and being
Yeah.
around hockey like you were, but who are some other hockey influences in your life?
One of them will have to be my sister because I grew up watching her play, and she plays at Ross A. Netherwood School now, so she's definitely one of my big role models.
And what's your sister's name?
Emily McGuigan.
Hi, Emily McGuigan. How you doing? Final thing for you, you know, it's early on in the regular season, but what would you like to see improve in your game as the season progresses?
I think, like, being able to move a bit better because being tall, it's kind of hard to do that, so yeah, I don't know.
And I'm going to squeeze in one more. What's your go-to game day meal?
I like a sub or pasta.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
your go-to sub?
Italian herb and cheese,
Oh,
like ham.
nice. Very well done. Last thing for you, right in there, give a shout-out to anybody you want.
Yeah. Shout out to the Western Wolves.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
Listen, thanks very much for doing this. Good luck the rest of this showcase and, of course, the rest of the regular
Thank
season.
you.
That's Brooke McGuigan from the Western Wolves. Big thanks to Brooke McGuigan for taking the time to chat with us here. And while we have a few minutes during this second intermission, hey, why don't we check out another interview that I did with a member of the Greenfoot Capitals. Happy to be joined by Chloe Jodry, a member of the Greenfoot Capitals, a first-year member of the Capitals. How's the early season been for you, Chloe?
Pretty good. The atmosphere is great. The team's working well. It's been awesome.
I know that early on in the year you were on a line with Addison White and Ella Driscoll, and I called you guys the Zoom and Boom line because of your ability to be fast and then score. But just maybe a word overall about your teammates and how they've welcomed you into this team.
All of them have been great. Our leadership group's amazing. Like, it's just like one big group of friends. Like, probably one of the best team atmospheres I've been on.
That's amazing to hear. And who have been some of the influences in your hockey life so far, whether it's family, coaches, teammates?
I've had a lot of great coaches. I have 3 older brothers who played hockey, and I grew up watching them, so they're definitely a big part of it.
What are their names?
Jensen, Zach, and Dylan.
Shout out to Jensen, Zach, and Dylan. And I'd like to ask players, too, about how they end up with jersey numbers. Number 15, is there any special thing about 15 with you? How did you end up with 15?
One of my brothers, actually.
Okay,
Yep.
Which one?
Jensen.
Jensen had 15. Now sister Chloe has number 15 as well. And in terms of players, whether it's professionally, collegiately, or maybe even in your own league, who's a player or two that you kind of look up to and think, oh, I'd love to be able to play like that person?
Definitely a lot, but probably some of my teammates. Great players, great people.
I won't get your name any because I don't want you to leave anybody out. Last thing for you, Chloe, please look right in there. Anybody you want, no pressure, but give a shout out to someone you want.
Probably my mom. She's one of my biggest supporters. She's with me through it all.
What's your mom's name?
Melissa Jodry.
Melissa, good job. Chloe Jodry, thanks for doing this. Continued success the rest of the showcase and, of course, in the rest of the season with the Maritime Major Female Hockey League.
Thank you so much.
That's Chloe Jodry from the Greenfoot Capitals. Just underway here in period number 3, this matchup between the Western Wolves and the Greenfoot Capitals. 53 seconds of power play time to start this period. Now, for the Western Wolves, over in the penalty box is Ella Driscoll. Capitals clear that puck down the ice. Taking some time off of this power play for the Wolves. Next stoppage, I'll recap the scoring for you to this point. Look at Addison White making the nice move. Backhander, shorthanded, blocked down in front. Fancy little move there from 97 in black, Addison White. Just 18 seconds to go in the power play. Out it comes. Ava Beaton, intercepted by Caden Thomas. 7 seconds to go in the power play. Thomas gains the zone. She's on her own, though. Now she'll get some help. Hallie Murray catches up, and the play whistle down. So, recapping the scoring for you in the first period, Ashlyn Kearney with assists from Addison White and Chloe Jodry made it 1-0. Then, about 5 minutes later, Chloe Jodry with Addison White getting an assist made it 2-0 Greenfoot Capitals. That's how the first period ended. In the second period, Callie McNeil cut the lead in half, unassisted. That made it 2-1. And then late in the period, Zara Prince with an assist going to Ava Beaton and put the 2-goal lead back in place. That's your scoring through 2. And that's where we are, 3-1 as we play on in this third period. Ella Driscoll just out of the penalty box. We are back to 5-on-5 even strength. Driscoll trying to charge her way in. This is Prince. Back to Driscoll, just beyond the edge of her stick. Back the other way now. Mila Campbell floats it into the zone. Fresh coating on the ice here after the resurfacing from our good friend the Zamboni. And, of course, the Zamboni driver. Chasing after it, Maya Stevenson in behind the Capitals' goal. Back it comes McGuigan. That's a wobbling shot go, handled easily there by the goaltender, Holland. McGuigan does a nice job pinching in, and her shot kind of rebounded off a couple of players, and it goes over to the sidewall. There's Callie McNeil. Has the Wolves goal in this one, does number 17 in white, Callie McNeil. Now, over there for Clara Chason. But it's turned over, and away comes Driscoll with some speed. Ella Driscoll. White stays onside. Driscoll, look at the toe drag move and sends it just wide. Great rush there. Nice move by Ella Driscoll. And she'll send it in and go off for a change. In front there, Jodry tried to deflect it and tip it into the goal. Good pressure here now from the Capitals. On the puck, this is Kearney. Long shot, blocked down. McGuigan, protecting the front of that goal, took that shot off the knee pads. Down into the corner, end over end it goes. Cyril back there to grab it. Waiting for it is Jodry on this near side. Lead pass up ahead, trying to spring Addison White. White, can she get to it? It's going to go too far. White does eventually get to that puck, though. Backhands it right back the other way, and it's picked up there by Maddie Richards for the Wolves. Sends it ahead. Webster tried to get a tip on it to avoid the icing, but it does indeed go all the way down the ice for an icing call. So the faceoff will come down into the Wolves' end of the ice. Scott Squires along with our Maritime Athletic Profiles team. Glad to be with you on day 3 of this 3-day Maritime Major Female Hockey League Showcase. Webster reaching for that puck. Wilkie grabs it, though, works it up to Odin. Odin runs into Caden Thomas, and Odin went spinning around like a spin top, and play carries right on. Rothenberg takes it off the wall. Wilkie backhanded it toward the slot area, but it's cleared away. Here comes Caden Thomas, trying to get by Josie Leslie. Leslie would have none of that. And the puck goes up to Rothenberg. Rothenberg sends it cross ice. Dowling had it for a second. Delayed offside, but the Wolves clear the zone. Mila Campbell in on that puck. Falling there was Rothenberg. Puck comes back to McGuigan. Her blast went off of Ava Beaton. Loose in front. Trying to bang it in there are the Wolves. Pile up in front, and the puck cleared away. Back it goes. Looking for it was McKeegan. Again, puck through the blue ice. Wolves coming close a couple of times. Now the Capitals will send it back the other way. Couple of close chances there by the Western Wolves, but the game remains 3-1. Hallie Murray right in front of her own bench. Now we get a pile-up of players over there. And Ellie Harland will track back into her own zone, being watched by Callie McNeil. McNeil takes the puck away, tried to slide it over there to Maya Stevenson, who was cutting in. Stevenson gets taken down to the ice. Play goes right back up the other way. 2-on-2 here. Beaten wide to the left. Prince cutting in. Pino does a nice job of knocking that puck off the stick of Beaton. Now in behind the goal. Trying to come out front, and a big hit there. And they're going to score the goal. And I was watching B. Asbridge, who took a massive hit. And I was actually waiting to see the referee's arm go up. And it's nice to see Asbridge get up. We'll see it on the replay here. Watch this bang. And then the puck comes out. That's a massive hit. Right here, you'll see it. Asbridge, boom. That's as big a hit as you will see. And it was Misha Pino absolutely pasting B. Asbridge. And then the puck came right to the Capitals player who puts it into the goal. And I said, I just saw the celebration because I was actually concerned for B. Asbridge when I saw that hit. And my first thought was the way her head kind of snapped and that she was going to fall down on her head, but happy to see Asbridge get right back up, and another big collision over there. This is turning into the 1975 playoffs in NHL. They're announcing the goal now. So I think the goal was scored by Zara Prince. I'm going to put the pressure on my technical producer, director, and see if we can rack up that replay again next stoppage, just to have a look at first the hit and then the goal being scored. Because again, I kind of missed the goal because I was concerned for B. Asbridge. But again, super happy to see her back up under her own power. But I've done a lot of games in this league, and that's as big a collision and a hit as I've ever seen. Kearney has the puck in her skates. Off the wall, up towards Kat Wilkie. Now Rothenberg into the zone. Rothenberg snaps it off the crossbar and in. How about it? That is classic. Bear down for Evie Rothenberg. And here comes Rothenberg, just leans into it. Bink, bar down. Check it out from this angle, folks. You want to see classic bar down? Boom, there it is. So, goals in pretty quick succession here. First Prince and now Rothenberg. And all of a sudden, the Caps have gone to from a 3-1 lead at the beginning of this period. Now 5-1. So Prince and then Rothenberg. Third goal of the season for Evie Rothenberg. Here comes McKeegan. Charlotte Oneg gets an assist. So the Capitals capitalize on a couple of chances and now lead it 5-1. Trying to move it ahead there was Mila Campbell. Now Maya Stevenson trying to get into the zone. Lucy Harlan takes it away. Dangerous there as Callie McNeil almost stole that puck right in front of the Capitals' goal. Up along the wall now. Here comes B. Asbridge. Great to see Asbridge back out there after taking that big hit. Asbridge kind of got dragged down a little bit. Play carries on. Puck gets sent right back in. And McGuigan will send it up the ice. Here is Callie McNeil. McNeil has the lone goal for the Wolves. Has it taken away, though, by Mila Searle. Up the ice it goes now for Driscoll. Driscoll trying to get her way around the captain, Rachel Campbell. Driscoll on it again. Driscoll takes a shot there, just caught a piece of the glove of the goaltender, Aiken. Puck at the side of the goal, trying to whack it away, and the Wolves will take it off the boards. A couple of players trying to get on that puck. Addison White is there. Now it's taken away by Miley Stevenson. Miley Stevenson got it up towards Caden Thomas, but again, it comes to the Greenfoot Capitals, and Wilkie sends it down into the Wolves zone. 11:29 to go here in this third period. What was a 3-1 lead at the beginning of this period has ballooned now to a 5-1 lead. Capitals in front. Kearney has it at the blue line and offside. So we're going to see if Dylan can rack. I just want to have a look at that hit again. That was on the Zara Prince goal number 4. I'm just talking to our tech. Well, we'll do it next stoppage. It was the one with the big hit at the side of the goal. Dylan, hey, you're getting to hear live conversation between myself and our director and technical producer. That's behind the scenes stuff, folks. We don't even charge for that. Jodry. Now, White. Addison White scores! Addison White. Her spectacular season continues for the Caps. Addison White. Is she really a first-year player? Yes, she is. Look at this. The little drag of the foot, making it seem like she might go one side of the goal, and then she goes short side. Look at that. How's she doing? The Capitals have got a good one on their hands in Addison White. I think White is going to be fun to watch over the next few seasons. Herland onto that puck, and again, the Capitals have scored as many goals in the first half of this third period as they scored in the other two. So White gets the marker, and the puck was touched with a high stick. So again, I just want to go back to that hit. Watch at the side of the goal. You see Prince there. There's Asbridge, and I'm not even sure how, and it's nothing against the player, it's the play. I'm not sure how Pino didn't get some kind of penalty for that. That's a big, big hit. And I know that hockey is physical, but I've called plenty of games where I've seen hits far less hard than that get called for penalties, for body checking. So again, I don't think there was a penalty call. I'm pretty sure that Pino was still out there. And again, nothing against the player at all. It's just that particular play, in my opinion, probably should have had a penalty call on it. But anyway, I won't get into that part of the game. I am just glad that B. Asbridge is okay. Odin with the puck. Skating over the red line. Odin takes a whack there at Webster. Puck goes around. Beaton tries to send it in front for Zara Prince. She's already got a couple of goals. Prince looking for more. And it was Zara Prince who scored the goal just after that hit took place on Asbridge. Puck almost came out into the front of the goal. And all the way down the ice, that'll be an icing call. So let's recap this third period scoring. Zara Prince with an assist from Asbridge, who took that big hit, but she got an assist anyway. So Prince from Asbridge and DeRosier, that made it 4-1. Then Rothenberg from Odin and White made it 5-1. And then just a few seconds ago, Addison White from Kearney. And that's your 3 goals here in this third period. So I'm not sure what the discussion is over at the bench right now. I think it may be to do with, I think we've seen this before where one of the players who was on the ice The officials didn't like the change or thought that the change was after the allowable time frame to put new personnel on the ice. So through all of that, a penalty as well. Mila Searle in the penalty box, so a power play here for the Western Wolves. Wolves working that puck up. This is Campbell. Driscoll now. Sees a little open ice, steps around McGuigan. Driscoll, can she get a shot away? Tried to cut in front of the goal, but a great defensive play there by Misha Pino. And Pino, after that stellar defensive play, she'll skate it into the zone. Here's Misha Pino. Circling in around the goal. Pino, wraparound attempt there, and Holland read it the whole way. But hey, how about that sequence from number 9, Misha Pino? Great defensive stop at one end, and then coast-to-coast wraparound chance at the other. That's a good sequence there for number 9 in white, Misha Pino. 1:10 left to go in the penalty to Mila Searle. 8:23 to go in the period. Shots on goal, 29-24. Caps have the advantage there, and they also have the advantage on the scoreboard at a score of 6-1. And again, this was a tight game coming into this third period. It was 3-1 Caps, but 3 unanswered here in this third period, and they've doubled their output from the first 2, from 3 goals to 6. That puck goes into the crease, and Holland will cover up. 2 games to come after this one. We've got the Subway Selects, the Western Flames, and then the Lindsay Surge and the Eastern Stars. Off the draw, Thomas. That shot goes over top of the goal, and Harland will just clear it away and take off time from that penalty. Kearney, lone forechecker in now for the Capitals. With some speed down that right side, coming in now, Miley Stevenson. Stevenson taken out of the play by DeRosier, and the puck ends up at the side of the goal, and Holland decides to freeze it there with a little activity in and around her crease. Down to 7:37 left. White in on the face-off against Hallie Murray. "20 seconds of power play time left for the Wolves. Back to the line it goes. Down low. Murray trying to feed it to a cutting Callie McNeil, but that's broken up, and away comes Addison White with Rothenberg and Wilkie. White tries to move in around Blackhair. Good job by Blackhair staying with the puck carrier and not following the puck. Blackhair tries to feed it up through the middle to connect with Clara Chason. That didn't connect. Dowling now in after that puck, stepping around McGuigan. Dowling backhands it back to the line. Asbridge cutting into the middle. B. Asbridge dishes down low. Odin has it behind the goal, turning around there. She'll go to the left circle. Dowling goes back up high. Josie Leslie over to Kat Wilkie. Down it goes now to Asbridge in the corner. Penalty is over. Teams back to even strength. Good penalty kill by the Capitals. Callie McNeil floats it in from just inside the red line. Handled no problem by the goaltender Holland. Caps back the other way. 6:25 to go here in the game. Kat Wilkie. That's Odin in on the puck. Charlotte Odin tries to take it in behind the goal. Wolves broke that up. Maya Stevenson works it up along the boards. Webster was in taking a look. Now beaten, backhands it toward the front of the goal. Odin was there. Odin gets taken down, and she gets up and immediately starts pushing at whoever is within her arm's reach. Charlotte Odin not happy about the way she was taken down in front of the goal. We'll see it here on the replay. Puck goes into the crease. Odin was there, and there you go. Just a big bump. This Wolves team not shy about using the physical part of the game. Puck just dropped here, and play down in the Wolves' end of the ice with 5:56 to go. Capitals comfortably in front. Here's Harland. Beaton backhands it along the wall. Zara Prince is there. Beaton. She comes together with Miley Stevenson. Now along the wall. Driscoll. Sharp angle shot, put it up high. And Aiken gloves it and hangs on. (30-26) shots on goal. Capitals with the 30, Wolves with the 26. Both goaltenders have had pretty tough chances and have played overall quite well. Into the middle of the ice. That puck turned away now. Here comes Caden Thomas into the zone. Caden Thomas backing away from the forecheck. Tried to work it back to the line. That didn't work out. Driscoll now with Jodry, 2-on-1. Driscoll to Jodry! Rebound there. Big save. Another big save. Two huge stops from Alexa Aiken from the 2-on-1. Driscoll and Jodry. And a penalty call now. We're going to have a slashing call. But a couple of big saves. You see it right there. Driscoll slid it over to Jodry. And how about the goaltending from Aiken? 1, 2, 3 saves. Looking good right there in goal for the Wolves. Over to the penalty box. Chloe Jodry. She's in there for slashing. No, you never like to take a penalty in the offensive zone, but Jodry, guilty of the slashing infraction. She'll sit over in the bench for 2 minutes or less. 4:50 to go in the game. Puck over to Callie McNeil. McNeil tries to get a shot away, comes back in toward the slot. Trying to reach in on it there was Miley Stevenson, but the Capitals send it down the ice. In on that puck, Pino. Up to the left side, McGuigan flips it over to the right. Callie McNeil settles it again using the glove. McNeil leaves it there. Clara Chasson backhands it into the corner. Callie McNeil tries to reach it first, but Searle will get there and take it away and send it down the ice. Both teams changing up the special teams units here. 1:04 to go in the power play. 4:05 in the period and the game. Unless there is a remarkable goal outburst from the Wolves. Anything can happen. It is sports. But unlikely. In behind the goal, Rachel Campbell. The captain works it up. Murray. Over the red line. Hallie Murray makes a nice move there. Look at Hallie Murray trying to get away, and she does and gets the shot away. How about that rush from number 12, Hallie Murray? Making some sweet moves. Watch it here over the red line. Whoop, there's one. Hey, how you doing? Oh, let me get by that one, and gets the shot away. And Holland makes the save, but a dandy rush there from number 12, Hallie Murray. Richards tries to work it through. That gets turned aside. Just 20 seconds to go now in the power play for the Wolves. Coming up to 3 minutes left in this third period. Josie Leslie over the red line, being challenged there by Maya Stevenson. Leslie tried to work her way through, and it's backhanded down the ice by Miley Stevenson. Penalty is over. Teams back to even strength, 5-on-5. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Kat Wilkie backhands it along there for Charlotte Odin. Odin tracks that puck at the blue line, sends it ahead, intercepted by McGuigan. Good read there by McGuigan. And then she gets the skates taken out from under her. And then the puck pushed out and down to the ice, and Pino will have to race after it now with Driscoll. Driscoll gives a little shove to Pino along the wall. And the puck comes back to Lucy Harlan, feeds it over to Ava Beaton. Here's Beaton. Puck down into the corner. Pino backhands it along. McGuigan sends it down the ice. 2:20 to go in the period. It's a race for it now. Mila Campbell. Campbell trying to get a backhander away. Puck is loose at the side of the goal, and Lucy Harlan will pick it up and spin away from Callie McNeil. Puck taken off the boards. Campbell catches it there at the blue line. settles it down. Now here comes Hallie Murray. Murray with a shot, and Holland out at the top of the crease to make the save. Liliana Holland quietly having a fantastic game in goal for the Greenfoot Capitals. 27 saves on 28 shots. And I say quietly because I don't know, it seems like perhaps the more challenging shots, I guess, have been at the other end, but maybe that's not fair to say that because there's been some good chances, certainly, from the Wolves. Maybe they're more few and far between, but you can't take away the fact that both goaltenders have played pretty well. But Liliana Holland right now working on a gem, 27 saves, 28 shots. And certainly, in spite of giving up 6 goals, most of them you can't really fault the goaltender. I think Alexa Aiken has also played extremely well. And there's been a couple of really tough chances that she has stood her ground and made saves on, and not the least of which a few minutes ago when Driscoll and Jodry came in on the 2-on-1. Driscoll feathered the pass over to Jodry, and the Caps had a couple of whacks at it in tight, and Aiken shut the door. And that puck rolls into Aiken, and she'll just cover up. Sometimes you can look up and say, oh, wow, that goalie let in 6 goals, oh my. Well, that's not the case. I think both goaltenders, Liliana Holland and Alexa Aiken, have played really well and have a number of saves that they could put on a mixtape if they wanted. Off the face-off now. Couple of players collide there. Addison White went down, and Asbridge tumbling over top of White. B. Asbridge having herself a tough period here, but she's hanging in and playing tough. Now Addison White takes the shot. Bobbled there, but again, making the save is Aiken. Her teammates coming over, giving them little taps, and why not? Aiken battling in the crease there for the Western Wolves all game long. Great to see the teammates coming over and giving those little pad taps. It is, after all, a team game. Puck off the boards. Final minute of play in the game. Odin on the puck. Twisting with it, gets tangled up there with Hallie Murray. Odin went down, and back the other way come the Wolves. Mila Campbell tried to flip it over towards McGuigan. Couldn't connect there. McGuigan hammers it back down into the zone. Half a minute to go in the game. Wilkie up towards Rothenberg. That was broken up by McGuigan. And now Josie Leslie will have the puck. She'll circle at center ice. Josie Leslie into the zone. Tried to go to the backhand. McGuigan broke it up. There's another chance at it, and it's cleared away. Just 10 seconds to go now as Leslie picks it up. Kat Wilkie. I'll just send it down, and a couple of seconds left here. And that will do it. The game is over. Buzzer sounds. And it's the Greenfoot Capitals with a 3-goal outburst in the third period as they pull away and earn a 6-1 victory. And the record now for the Greenfoot Capitals goes to 6-2. And for the Western Wolves, their record falls to 3-5. But a spirited affair here this evening or this afternoon. So that'll wrap up the showcase for both of these teams. So final shots on goal. Final shots on goal, 34 for the Capitals, 28 for the Western Wolves. Both goaltenders had their shining moments, that's for sure. But it's the Greenfoot Capitals with a big offensive outburst in that third period, pulling away, securing the 6-1 victory. Now again, running their record to 6-2 on the year. So that wraps it up for this particular game. 2 games left to go. Subway Selects and the Western Flames are next. Puck drop will be in about 15 minutes time right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. On behalf of the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, I'm Scott Squires, signing off for now from the Dauphinee Center, but we'll be back for the next game in just a couple of minutes. It'll be the Selects and the Flames. Your final here, Caps 6, Wolves 1. We'll be back.